Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Keisha's Corner. I'm Keish. And then here you have my co-host. Introduce yourself, ladies.
I'm Miss Maggie. We try to go which order we're gonna go in. I'm Miss Maggie T.
And I'm Ashley P, CEO of Black Girl Interrupted, and Maggie T is CEO of Lush Exchange and Atlanta Falcons Nation. Lush Exchange, y'all better tune in every Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 p.m. Central Time, because there's some nasty young ladies on there. And Atlanta Falcons Nation, I'm not a Saints fan, but I tune in for supporting my sister.
You're
I'm
not a
not.
Falcon fan.
But I support because that's my sister and I love football.
No,
So
You
no,
said you're not a Saints fan.
yeah.
oh, I apologize. I am a diehard Saints fan. I am not a Falcons fan, but I tune in and support her because that's my sister, and that's the
Mm-hmm.
right fucking thing to do. And I love some good fucking football talk. So don't forget. And she has pure romance. So if you need some sex stuff,
Oh, I got
Oh,
that
and
for you.
the lips that they're wearing,
Mm-hmm.
Colors by Keish. Make sure y'all log on to www.colorsbykeish.com to get you a lippy.
and you know what? So I wore this, y'all. So I was doing oral sex with this on my lips, and it did not come off. Oh, we live, ain't we?
Oh my goodness. Oh no, it's too late to hide your face,
It's
baby.
too
They already
late. It's
seen
too
you.
late. This is live and
They already seen you.
Well,
Well,
it
at least
didn't come off though.
they need to know that it doesn't come off. Okay.
So
Okay, y'all, let's get into this election drama, temper tantrums. Oh my God, I could have won it all, blah, 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 and whoop the whoop. So, y'all know y'all president.
who?
Y'all
my president.
president.
No, that ain't
Oh,
my
this second
president.
time around, I'm messy. Y'all president. Yeah. Okay, so our future president came on and he gave the people a sense of calmness. Hey, the votes are coming. I just want you all to be patient. Bear with us. Yeah, okay, we're gonna count the votes even though I'm winning. All right. So we got the guy who in the office now. I should have won. It's my vote. I mean, I'm winning. It's fraud. Woo de woo, y'all. I expected him to come on and give the people a sense of peace like Biden did. But no, he came on and threw a tantrum for 20 plus minutes. Ladies, what do y'all think?
I watched that crap and he was like a big ass baby. And it's like it's the same democracy. It's the same thing that voted you in too. But you want all these. For one thing, I couldn't understand why he couldn't. He wanted Georgia to stop voting when he was actually in the lead.
Because he knew them ballots wasn't voted yet. They wasn't counted yet. So he knew what that was gonna do. Shout out to Clayton County, who showed up.
Come on,
Fulton County,
85. Come on,
who showed up.
Kato.
And this why we were expressing, y'all go vote, y'all go vote. You see when you vote, what happens?
Mm-hmm.
Georgia ain't turned red just like that, baby. Georgia is blue.
Yep.
Like
Georgia,
these lips.
just like her lips, haven't been blue since 1992.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happens when you vote. So when you think your vote don't count, look at today's election. There was no such thing as a landslide, baby. So thank you to the people who went out there and they voted. They voted because they had the right to do. I voted, she voted, we all voted. I don't know where I was going, but I know somebody up there. So somebody up there. So that is what you do. So y'all, he went out there and he threw a tantrum. Okay, so he pretty much trashed the democracy.
Yeah.
Then, in the midst of trashing the democracy, he tried to declare himself the winner in the midst of it.
Mm-hmm.
So, not only you have somebody, the president, trashing the democracy, like Miss Maggie T said, the very same democracy that was used to get him elected, and claiming voter fraud. But hello, we all know what happened in 2016. Ashley, what you gotta say?
You know what?
Put you on the
Let-
spot.
let's discuss this very briefly because I want to punch him in his orange face. I really do. I want to snatch that wig off his fucking head. So you get, I didn't watch it, but I did watch again the recaps and CNN, Fox, MSNBC. Everybody was showing it. He is an embarrassment. Let me get up close because I need y'all to see it.
Look at that
An
lipstick.
embarrassment to the United
Popping.
States of America.
Popping.
You are a plum fool. You got on national TV
Mhm.
and through a temper tantrum, everything is rigged now because everything's not going your way. People are sick of you. The reason Michigan turned blue, because then people tired of drinking that dirty fucking water.
Okay, that part. That part.
And speaking of Georgia, that motherfucking Stacey Abrams, that's my shero. And I'm going to say it again and again and again and again. Shout out to the state of Georgia. Shout out to Clayco. Shout out to Fulton, the Cab, Cobb, everybody
Gwinnett.
that came out. But Stacey
Yes,
Abrams
Clay.
is the real fucking hero. She took white and black people that were told they couldn't vote to the polls, encouraged them to vote with knowledge.
Mhm.
She didn't go out there and sell them people a dream. She went out there and told the truth.
Mhm.
The way Georgia shitted on that woman, she
I.e.
turned that
Kemp.
tragedy into
Kemp.
success.
And y'all, if y'all, anybody who listening, I would love to have Stacey Abrams come on the show, and I would definitely reach out to her because she needs to know what she done actually made a difference. And I think she know, but I want her to hear from us. Like
Yeah.
what you did, you made a difference in Georgia alone. You fought and you did not give up because we all know you should have been governor, sis. We know that.
Girl.
We know that. But you had somebody doing two jobs. He running and counting votes.
Yeah.
But you know
So
what? I'm very confident, not to interrupt your sis, but I just
no,
had to
you
shoot this in real quick. I'm confident she's going to have a position on Joe Biden in Joe Biden's cabinet.
definitely.
Watch it.
I don't see why she wouldn't. I really don't see why she wouldn't. I don't see
Because
why she wouldn't.
Obama going to co-sign that. Baby daddy going to co-sign that. I'm telling you. Oh, I'm sorry, Michelle, but I love Obama. That's like the cool uncle. You know, that's the one you know
He walked with so much swagger. Let me tell you
ooh,
something. I enjoyed them 8 years. I
Yes.
enjoyed it because,
you too.
and I tried to tell people, Obama couldn't do much. He did not have the Senate. Nobody don't understand that. Y'all they sit here, oh, what have Obama done for us? Baby, he couldn't do anything. If y'all get out
Mhm.
there and vote, like y'all need to do in January, because there is a runoff that's happening between Warnock and Flella. You have to get out there and you have to vote for that election too. And I'm gonna be the one to remind you because that is important. We need that Senate seat. If you
Exactly.
want
Don't
Biden to
worry
do
about the
something for you,
presidency.
yes. If you want Biden to do something for you, you get out there and you gonna vote for your Senate.
Mm-hmm.
January 5th
We need
is
to
the
win the
election.
House.
Come
We
on
need the
now,
Senate. We have to have the Senate. We have to have control to get
baby.
it. And,
Y'all better
and
get up
right
there with
now,
Auntie Nancy. I'm
you
sorry,
got
Nancy
Purdue.
Petty Pelosi, because she
You
was
got
petty, baby.
another thing. Along with the votes that's coming in for the president in Georgia, you also have votes coming in for another Senate seat. You got John Ossoff and David Perdue.
Yeah.
So this is just in Georgia
Mhm.
alone. So if you want to get out there and you like, oh, I voted for who I have to vote for, you're not done yet. We need that same outcome like this.
Oh, they coming
Um,
for Warnock. Trust me. Oh, they gonna put him. Oh yeah, he going. He going into the seat. Watch. I'm telling you. Obama finna co-sign on that. That's
yes,
gonna happen.
definitely.
So I'm very proud of Georgia as a state, Atlanta as a city. I want to say
Mhm.
that to my sisters. You know, y'all are in Georgia, and of course I'm in Redneck City, Texas. You know, I am. Redneck City, Houston, I'm sorry. Redneck State, Texas. Because you know them hoes wasn't going to turn blue for shit down
Girl,
there.
not at all, girl.
But I'm happy
No.
for the county that I live in. They turned blue. So shout out to Fort Bend County. I live in Fort Bend County. We turned blue. But again, shout out to Georgia. I love y'all. You know, I know we talk trash because of the
Shout out to
football.
Fort
But
Bend County. I live in Fort Bend County. Sorry, I'm
We
trying to
turned
shut you. But
oh, you're good. But accolades, shout out to Georgia, baby. Y'all the real MVP. You know. But I'm sick of this fucking election. Or Biden is one presidency. Y'all gonna like I say, they gonna have to get tranquilizers, stun guns. Baby, they gonna have to strap Donald Trump to a rocket to get him out that White House, baby, because he ain't gonna go. He ain't going. I'm sick
oh,
of this.
definitely not.
And it's not rigged, you know, like you were saying earlier, sis, when we was having our conversations earlier. Why you mad? You told your people to go to the polls November 3rd.
I think he
Told them,
forgot.
do not mail in your ballots. Go to
He
the
didn't
polls.
forget. He thought that he was going to win it like that night. That's what it was.
Yeah.
He didn't forget.
So he forgot. That's sad. Let me tell you how sad it is. You forgot that there's a whole pandemic going on. You put more effort into get them to stop counting to vote than stopping the pandemic.
With his fake coronavirus having ass.
Oh, I didn't believe he had it either. But that's the drama, y'all. After 3 days, we still have an election going on. After 3 days, we have an election. And as right now, you know, it's a pandemic. So everybody cannot go to the polls.
100,000
Everybody
new cases.
is practicing their safety. They have to protect their safety. So y'all, aside from the drama, we're gonna let him finish crying because you know we ain't gonna have him long.
I ought to take my belt off and whoop his ass.
But you
We
know
ain't
what
gonna
they did say? What they did say before you go to the next, whatever you're going to do. They did say it'll be interesting to see how he act if Biden go ahead and wins his candidacy. How he's going to act his remainder of his term. That's going to be interesting.
Oh,
It's
Lord.
definitely going to be interesting because right now he's doing everything in his willpower to not leave the White House because you know when he leave, he going to jail, baby. You got unpaid taxes that you got to pay. Because baby, if I pay $750 in taxes, baby, I'm going to jail.
You a pedophile. You a molester. You a rapist. You're all of that. You're sick, little short dick bastard. And I want to just, y'all just let me get close enough and just let me snatch that little pompadour off his head.
Girl, it
That's
ain't
all
even
I
worth
wanna
it
do.
because when he get to prison, even though he gonna be eating steak and potatoes, he gotta go. Now, y'all, yeah. So I mean, I don't know if this breaking news, but I don't know what's the whole reason of them doing it. So I know in
Talking about the
Georgia,
recount.
A recount.
yeah,
I heard
they're
that.
doing a recount, but I don't think
Is it official or I know they talked about it.
it is official. It is official. So I was watching a live earlier today, Fox 5.
Okay.
The elections manager, he came on. Now he was talking about the states and moving them to the World Congress Center. So all in all, they're doing a recount to make sure, and he did state that it's never a big difference. It's only probably
Yeah, they did say
11
that.
vote different between that. So it's not going to make a difference. I don't know what he's trying to get out of this or what's the whole reason for it, but it's definitely not going to make a difference. So y'all, I mean,
Yeah, I see that now.
So
Wow.
the reason, because the reason they're doing a recount is because the votes, the percentage is 0.5%. So whenever the votes are that close, they do a recount.
y'all, we have a caller, y'all.
Hey, Carla. Oh,
Hey, Carla.
So 99% of the votes in Georgia are in.
Caller, welcome to the corner. Hello,
Corner.
I'm
caller,
mad,
caller.
man.
Welcome to the corner.
Oh, this is the corner.
You called, didn't you? Caller,
This is-
You know
caller.
who that
This
is.
is the corner.
What y'all
Welcome to
got?
the corner.
What y'all got for sale on the corner? What y'all got?
We got a good conversation. That's it. Good conversation. This ain't that type of corner. This that sophisticated
Oh, my
corner.
bad. I thought I was gonna get some of that Donald Trump. I thought I was gonna get some of what he got.
Now we don't want what he got. We don't want what he got. He got that I'm going to jail guy. Right. We don't want what he
I
got.
need some of that.
Or fake corona. One of the two.
No, in all seriousness, thank you for having me on, but do we really have to talk about this election? Like, do we really have to talk about how stupid this stuff is?
Unfortunately, yes.
It's
Only
about
because we have to remind people this is why you get out and vote.
Mm-hmm.
And when we did, I hope someone listened, but this is why we get out and vote. Georgia hasn't been blue since 92. So we won't even have to hear this again. Once this is all over with, we won't have to hear nobody whine, throw tantrums, no more wig flies. His toupee can stay down somewhere else. We don't have to worry about that no more.
no more earned spray paint.
No more.
I'll say this. I'm gonna say this about this election because I'm not political at all. In fact, I absolutely can't stand politics. Nothing good comes of it. But I'm gonna say this. I think what is encouraging, and I'm the type of person. I like to take out positive out of every situation, even if it's a bad situation, and it's been bad for the last 4 years. It's been, well, not bad. It's been an absolute motherfucking nightmare for the last 4 years. Okay, but there's a good in this, and the good in this is that we have a young generation that these guys are woke, and I hate using that term, but they are really waking up, and they are not tolerating a lot of this BS from the older generation that taught us all the wrong things. And I take it. Like, I know there's a lot of situations as far as this, these young rappers getting killed. There's a lot of young kids that just not, like, I don't know if you guys remember the girl doing the Black Lives Matter thing. They was like, it was going from college to college. They was in high school, and they was what was it? They were doing that thing with the Black Lives Matter, and she was going from from place to place doing like these what you call that thing? With Donald Trump things? Oh shit!
She was campaigning for the Black
She was
Lives
going
Matter
from
movement.
place to place, and they were giving their speeches, and these kids were like in like high school, and they were going from place to place, just encouraging them, and they just showing that at their age, their maturity, and that's like this is what I see out of the younger generation of kids now. They're no longer sitting on their behinds playing video games. They're actually wanting to create change. And I think that's what we should take out of this entire thing. It's like, yeah, Donald Trump was an absolute nightmare, but at the same time, he woke up a lot of sleeping giants, and that's something that I think we should focus on rather than all this negativity. So when it all comes down to it, man, negative is always going to be there, but we should always focus on what's positive. And positive is these young kids are doing a great job, and that's one that's what I like out of all of this, and that's what I'm going to focus on. So that's not worry about Donald Trump anymore. He's gone. Let's give these kids a platform where they can, showcase not only their talent, but be in like something for the younger generation to look up and and be inspired by. So with that being said, man, I appreciate you guys having me on, and you guys doing a wonderful job. Keep going hard. I mean, y'all got your own little unique New Orleans accent. That's what I call it. I knew New Orleans. I should say Louisiana, but y'all got your own little accent.
Yeah, New Orleans.
And y'all just keep it real. Y'all keep doing y'all thing, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, and thank you for calling.
Thank you for calling in, sweetheart, and thanks. Definitely thank you for the info.
Can y'all say one thing for me? Can y'all say? I always tell my homegirl, she's from New Orleans too. One of my best friends, she's from New Orleans.
You know what, Mike?
I always tell her to say this. Can y'all say this for me?
You talking about
Woody.
baby?
Can y'all say Woody for me?
Don't nobody say water no more, baby.
Woody. That's shocking.
Woody. Just say Woody for me.
Woody.
Just say Woody for me one time.
Woody. I don't think you say Woody. Woody.
Okay.
Lord.
All right. Y'all keep doing y'all thing. Y'all keep doing y'all thing. I love you, man.
Thank you. Love you too.
Lord.
All right.
Bye.
Now I'm ready, girl. You know us. I'm ready for some gumbo now. Ooh, I got to make it to Louisiana before this pandemic shut everything back down.
Tell me about it.
Because it's on the way. We got 100,000 new cases here in Fort Bend County. I think we got 100 new cases. I just got an email today. The second email this week from my daughter high school. COVID-19, but I just, like I say, I want to send again. I got to keep sending a shout out to Georgia, baby, because y'all did.
Yeah, Georgia showed out.
Y'all really did. Y'all
they
really
just got me mad
out.
right now with this recount stuff.
Yeah, but
whenever the votes are that close, whenever they're within a certain margin, the losing person can request within 2 days of the election a recount.
He's gonna request that for everybody because he's not gonna accept it.
He's only requesting for the states that he's losing. Because he tried it for Michigan. Michigan shut it down. Georgia's the only state that they have a lead where they're, so technically he can't. He could ask for a recount, but to elaborate on the caller that called in, shout out. I don't know his name, but thank you. But I agree with him. We waking up. But shout out to the parents that encourage their children to get out there.
Yeah, and I'm glad they let their kids know, hey, this is your God-given right, and you use it. Or nasty getting it done.
Girl, that was Hamilton showed up.
Or nasty getting it done. Look, they on their party and let me go vote. It don't matter. They got it done. Go all nasty. That's why I had my first accident at, but yeah.
Well, it was good, and like I say, here in Fort Bend where I live, we turned blue. In Fort Bend where I live, it's a lot of white people live out here. It's black people, it's Hispanics, Indians, Asians, but we turned blue. Like I say, I was telling Maggie, I was in a grocery store earlier today. I had to get a money order, and an older white lady was standing behind me. We've been standing in the line, so she just, she started talking about the election, and she told me she voted for Trump.
His name is Mad Mike. God damn it!
I was waiting on him to say something.
You Mike. Your mama named you Mike.
I was waiting on him to say something. I was like, I ain't gonna say nothing. That's why me and Keish was laughing.
Your mama named you Mike. God damn it! That's what I'm gonna call you, Wardy.
He gonna get you.
Oh, babe, you come for me, I bite you back.
Oh Lord. So y'all,
you send for me, I come.
So outside of all the drama, between her trying to start a fight with Mike,
but on the real, like the lady was telling me that she had voted for Trump, initially, but she said she realized he was a clown. She was like, she had lost her health care.
My mama called me Michael.
Michael, that's all the same. Your answer to whatever I call you. No.
He gonna come get you.
And I'll send him the address. He want the address?
Oh
You might
God.
have to bleep it out, but 13701.
Beep, 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 beep.
But
Lord
no,
have
but she was
mercy.
like, but the lady was like, that she didn't realize, because he had made all these problems, but she lost her health care. And even though she gets Medicare, she'll say the Obamacare helped cover the additional medications that she needed for her pre-existing condition.
Right.
So I was like, okay, and it was what it was. I enjoyed the conversation with it, made the time back, because I got my money on and got the hell on
But you
down
know
because I
what?
had somewhere to be.
It's crazy because I don't feel bad for people like that. And here's why, as messed up as it may sound. When this man was running, when he was running, all he did was spur racist, divisive like things. And you thought you were for that at that time. It was okay then. But now that you don't got no health care or you can't get food stamps and you spinning this sob story, baby, I don't care. You brought that on yourself. You chose to vote for him. I don't care whoever else voted for him. But at that moment when he started spurring those hateful things,
Mm-hmm.
that became your problem now. Cause
Yep.
I
I
mean,
ain't
and I'm not disagreeing with you. I listened to what she had to say. You know, my heart go out to everybody. But y'all see who I'm going for. Blue, baby. Blue. Blue, 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 blue. Big blue. Little blue, small blue, in between blue. I'm blue.
okay. I'm purple.
So,
Okay, y'all. So look, you know how your teacher used to say, there's no such thing as a stupid question.
Mm-hmm.
So I want y'all to read this. So we're gonna read
okay.
this. So I'm gonna skim through it again. Okay. This our first time seeing this.
It sure is.
I'm gonna skim through this again. Well, I keep saying again. So basically this person, I'm gonna read over it. Y'all so blind to it, y'all celebrate. I'm not sure what this person is referring to. Y'all celebrate voting for the rich and elite, and still we work hard so they can live the life they dream of. And us workers get paid less. So basically, they give us low class, unwell people activities to feel proud about, blinding y'all because there's only certain people who will wake up, and you got the people who will be like, you just talking, we're gonna be okay. Then you have the people who know nothing, who know about it, but can't even help themselves. I hope y'all get my point. Don't be blinded by the American customs font. Let color alternate your perspective. We all bleed the same family. Racism is a mind thing designed to control and destroy one another, generations by generations. Wake up and do your research. Slavery was never real. It's just the way it's presented. So y'all, now, now, are y'all ready for my stupid question?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is a bull. This right here, this like. We lost. She done got pissed off.
Look, she come back. So here's my stupid question. Is racism real?
Of course, it's fucking real. It's real right about now.
We got a statement from Michael, Mad
He
Mike.
say what a
Michael
lot of
Anthony
people
Wilson.
don't know. Politicians suffer from him taking away health care. They abuse the system as well. They give their family members Obamacare, Medicare, etc. Trump took it away from them as well. They couldn't wait to get him out off. Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
I don't feel bad for him though.
But sometimes, sis, we got to be adults in certain situations. Sometimes we got to handle that shit with class and tact. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I listened to her today. you know, my heart went out to her. But understand, like she told me, she been Republican her whole life. It's almost like somebody selling you a dream. You hold on to what they tell you. You know, we counting on Biden to do things for us.
You know how Uncle Ruckus probably did. You know,
Mhm.
just saying. Uncle Ruckus, you know I used to be on the boom that I can't stand those niggas. And I'm gonna be real. It's my corner. I can say what I want to say, but I'm gonna just be real. Like you got black people who don't like black people. So
Yeah, absolutely.
and everything they're so woke to the point that sometimes they sound like, yo, are you hearing yourself? Are you hearing yourself? So racism isn't real. It's a
Everything's
mind
a
thing.
conspiracy. Everything's a conspiracy. The woke
Right.
folks.
Right. You trying to be so woke and you trying to call other people out for like, y'all need to wake up and listen. No, racism is real. I have a black son. I'm not going to tell my black son, hey, racism isn't real. Because when you got a cop pulling you over and calling you a nigger, it's not because you did anything wrong. It could be simply because the color of your skin. If any man calls you a nigger, it's not because oh, that's we friends and stuff like that, or I don't know what I did wrong. You're gonna have your child out here clueless.
Cause
Mhm.
I don't want my son to be blind to anything other than what's going on in this world. I want him to know that sometimes people may not like you because the color of your skin.
Mhm.
Period. Period. You have people who walk out here and think they're superior than you. And I will influence my child to be the best he can be because you know what? Just how they can do it, you can do it too. Don't let nobody, I can't say this because you have to, unfortunately, you have to know how to hold your hand when you're playing your cards because, you know, you could sit up here and you could tell a cop, hey, don't call me a nigger. And then here they go. Oh,
whooping your ass.
right.
Mhm.
But I
Call
want
it for
you to
what it is,
know,
sis. Whooping your ass.
I
Snatching you
want
out
you
your
to
fucking
know
car and beating the fuck out you.
your color of your skin can be a threat, a weapon. It could cause someone else to fear for their life, even though you're not doing anything. So I'm not going
Mhm.
to tell my child that racism isn't real. No, ma'am.
Whoever wrote that, he or she,
Should have spell proofed it and everything. Like
that
that was
part,
just
because we
horrible.
bleed the same family. I've never heard of that. But okay. We'll give Uncle Ruckus or Auntie Rakita a pass. Whoever the hell wrote it. Because I really completely disagree with that. I've encountered it. My son has experienced it. You understand what I'm saying? I have cousins, like I was, when me and big sis was talking. I have cousins that are her color. Blonde hair, blue eyes, don't fool with us darkies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Until the cops hem your red ass up some fucking way. Then now all of a sudden we're family.
Mhm.
But it's real. If racism didn't exist, explain the KKK. I'm ready to have that conversation.
They're not ready
Oh
for
Explain
that
yeah.
about the
though.
Ku Klux Klan.
And the KKK is still in existence too. They just had a
Absolutely.
Klan meeting on Stone Mountain.
See, they're still out there. And then the thing is this, they're out there so openly.
And don't care.
They don't care.
I went yesterday to go get my lab work done. So I pull into the parking spot, white man sitting in his truck. He rolls his window up. The fuck?
Mhm.
You Trump supporter, bitch? Ain't nobody worried about you. I'm going to get lab work done. You roll your window up.
Like you can't be the same in the same space as them.
He probably, because he saw that pistol sitting on that seat. That's probably why he rolled that window up. Because I'm locked, loaded, and ready for anybody. I'm ready for the Civil War.
Mhm.
Cause there sure is gonna be one if they don't like the outcome.
So if y'all ain't got your CWLs, you better go get them. Y'all better go sign them. Y'all better go get locked and loaded.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Cause y'all know it's gonna get real out this week.
And just like they pull a gun on everybody else, I want to see them do the same thing.
Keep that
That
same
part.
energy. That's the way I feel. Keep that same energy. That's all I want. Keep the same energy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's real. You
And
know.
it's just like, I wish I could just, like, how would that look, me telling Emmett Till, hey, yeah, I know what happened to you, but racism isn't real.
Let me
Ain't
go.
that kind of like a slap in the face? Like, hey, Sandra Bland, what happened to you? Racism isn't real.
Oh no, hold on, wait. Let me call John Lewis's wife and let her know that the times that they threw rocks at him and bust his head open, that it wasn't because of the color of his skin. Hold up,
You
wait,
see,
hold. This Coretta Scott calling me. Hey, Coretta. No, they didn't kill your husband because
Racism's not
because
real.
he was black, girl. How ignorant do I sound telling somebody racism don't exist? So Uncle Ruckus or Auntie Rakita or whoever, you need to come out the Twilight Zone, baby. Sound to me like you've been in the closet your whole entire life and you haven't experienced the real world.
hold on. This Philando Castile calling.
Uh-uh. I got
No,
Trayvon.
you wasn't killed. No, you're not. You're dead, but it wasn't because of the color of your skin. Just saying.
This Trayvon
Nobody.
Martin mama. This Miss Sabrina Fulton on the line. What? No, George Zimmerman. No, he didn't chase him because he was black. No. Oh, wait, this Mike Brown mama calling me on the other line.
Exactly.
What? I know Miss Brown. Girl, they didn't kill him. Oh, they did. But it wasn't because he was black, though, huh? You see how
That
ignorant
sounds
that sounds?
ignorant. So, yes, racism is real.
Absolutely.
Anytime you got a white guy going into church and killing 9 black people, and then being taken out, and then going to Burger King.
He sat and told the whole sermon. He sat through a whole sermon, and you shot 9 people.
Yeah, I have
And then
never
y'all
been
went to
caught.
Burger King. He got a #1 with cheese.
He
No
got to
onions.
eat.
Hold up, wait. This Sandra Bland mama calling me.
What she say?
Or she said the white people didn't kill her because she was black.
Oh,
No,
They
she was
say
already
she was
dead.
suicidal.
You already know
She
that.
killed herself.
I believe she was. I
You
believe she
saw
was.
that.
Killed herself.
She was already dead.
Yeah,
You saw how
she
that
hung
picture
herself.
was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, her dreads was falling black, girl. I had nightmares
Her mama
because.
Yeah.
say she committed suicide. She wasn't killed because she was black.
Yeah, okay.
This Catherine Johnston granddaughter on the other line. Hey, Miss Johnston. Hey, baby. Oh yeah, they didn't shoot your grandmother because she was black. And that was Miss Catherine Johnston. She was from Atlanta. She was 92 years old. You know the one that the police killed? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's crazy. And like Mike said, I have never been called the N-word, but I've been profiled too many times. Police officers told me I look like a suspect. And see, that's the thing. That's their excuse. Oh, you fit the description. All black people don't look alike. Nobody said all white people look alike.
So, sis, let me ask you this, Maggie T. Sis, have you ever encountered racism?
I definitely have. I've definitely at my actual place of employment. Yeah. Like I'm pretty much and Michael know my pretty much my manager, she's
Caucasian,
and
beige, as my baby calls him, beige.
And she used to say that she seemed like when she used to be timid about us, like she was trying to find anything and everything to just push people out, like making up an excuse to get rid of them because she didn't like them. And pretty much, I know more than her at my job. I really should be a manager. I'm a supervisor now. and I had to beg and plead at least for a raise for myself. But I pretty much run that operation. I just trained 6 people today, like this week.
Absolutely.
Like whenever they have questions and they go to her, she can't answer them. She's directing them back to me. So why am I not getting paid?
And see, after this, it brings me to another thing because there's something called systemic racism, and it just does not happen in politics. It happens in the place of employment. Why do
Mm-hmm.
you feel that she's more qualified for me to get the job and not? I'm gonna say her to get the job and not me, and I know more than her. So
Yep.
now that we encountered the whole racism is real and it can happen anywhere. A cop tried to get me and my homie for weed that we didn't have. See, and that's the thing. And you know what? You see a lot of videos with these cops.
Planting drugs on people.
Hello,
Mm-hmm.
say that.
My sister, we were talking about a week or so ago, and she was telling me the same story in New Orleans. Police pulled her son over. 2 police, a black one and a white one, pulled her son over. He was on his way home from work. He's never been to jail. Never been to jail. But because he's got dreads, you know,
Yep. You look the part.
you look like a drug dealer. They
Mhm.
planted weed on him. And when they rolled the cameras back, you see the officer drop the bag and pick it up.
It is sad. It's happened, but it's always your word against theirs.
Mhm.
Just saying. So now that brings me to we face that every day in politics, in employment. It's not because it could be for anything. It's for okay. I don't know why I read the comments in silence like everybody else.
You better say it out loud.
And
Right?
Megan's right. She works so hard, it pisses me off. She never really gets a break. And see, and that's the thing. Like we underappreciated and we're
Mhm.
underpaid.
Underpaid.
So
Exactly.
as black people, that's why what brings me to systemic racism. Systemic racism could be anywhere. So ladies, if what's your experience, your definition of systemic racism? Maggie, yours is kind of like clear cut in that that's sad. Because not only that, my mom had to face that. You know, my mom is an older lady and she's been in management for a long time.
Mhm.
So at this point, my mom was like, okay, they bring in someone else to be a manager,
Yep.
but they want my mom to train her to be a
Mhm.
manager. So she was white.
Yep.
So let's talk about it because this is a big issue within the black community too. We can have degrees, we can have certifications, licenses, and yet we are still the underdogs when it comes to having employment. We could have degrees and working at Macy's or something. Not saying nothing wrong with that, but we are like the underdogs in life.
Mhm.
So, ladies, let me hear what you think. And the phone lines are open, y'all. If you experienced systemic racism, like what was your experience? I don't know who else watching. Just call in and let us know because it could be anything.
Yep.
So let's hear it, ladies. What's up?
Well, I said mine.
My mama went through it. My mama was my mom's a nurse. She retired from MD Anderson Cancer Center here in Houston. They brought a lady in because my mama was trying to transfer to be closer to home. She was tired of making a drive. So they was bringing people in that they wanted my mama to train. My mama said, well, I got one for y'all. She put in her retirement papers.
Hmm.
Yep.
And they begged her to stay.
Mhm.
My mama said, you're bringing all these white nurses in that don't know how to do shit, and you want me to train them? I'm going to do y'all one better. My mama went to Austin to see how much time she had left before she retired. My mom put in her retirement papers.
Mhm.
My mama said, I'm dipping on you hoes.
Yep.
But I mean,
Yeah.
but sis, we could, let me tell you something. White people fear they fear an educated black person. You know, they fear us. They don't want us to really know anything. So you could have 20 degrees, you could have all the experience in the world, but you know why they don't give it to us? Because they know we want to get paid for that. Mm-hmm. When they can go get Jill or John, who has just a certificate of completion somewhere with 0 to 6 months experience, who you think they're gonna hire?
Because I'm gonna say this. There's another thing that happened at that job. So basically, it's the same manager. Everybody else that has to come on this job, you have to start from a temp agency, correct?
Okay.
That's how it works. So someone else that was a friend of someone else in that department told that manager, all of them looking like this, oh, I have a friend that may want to work up here. How about he bypassed the whole temp service and was on permanently, automatically? Everybody else have to wait an entire year, but because you know a friend that know a friend, oh, he just bypassed that whole process. You hired on, didn't even have to go through a temp agency. He went through the training, but he was going through the training as a employee of that actual company. And people heard about it. You know how we talk. We was like, oh, I heard. And they was thinking that they heard he was getting paid a certain thing. I found out he was still getting paid what I get paid, but I had to wait a fucking year and a half to get that, to get permanent. But you just come in and walk in the door and you just in there.
Oh, yeah. Or they gonna look out for Bob, baby. But you, Maggie, you may have a white woman's name, but you're still a nigga to them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
Especially when it comes to that skin.
I had to beg, like I said, I had to beg my raise, and I was like, I deserve it. What you mean? Oh well, the way the fiscal season is. No, you can pay me. You can definitely pay me. You getting rid of folks, you cutting folks, so you got the money. And it was an insult. Actually, I got a picture of it. Sent me. Like they do these little point things at work. Instead of giving me a raise, they give me these points that you can go use to buy company shit. I don't want that. I want
money.
Thank you for your hard work and your dedication. I sent it to Mike. Like that's a slap in my face. I don't want points to buy your little company cups and shit and t-shirts. I don't want that.
Well, all right, y'all. We have
to be a manager. We have a call.
Yeah.
All right.
Caller, welcome to the corner.
Hey, so I'm sorry. I had to call in for this, man. I think this is incredibly important to say this, especially with something you guys, just getting into. I just want y'all to know this. This is something that I'm dealing with now, and quite honestly, I've been pissed the fuck off. I'm just gonna be real with it, and I don't really give a fuck who really even listening right now if they hear. It is what it is. But systemic racism can happen even from your own people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm without a doubt, and I'm just gonna be real. As far as my attitude, as far as what I do with Atlanta Falcons Nation, with Mad Mike Sports, I don't think there's anyone that's better than me at what I do. I'm damn good at what I do, okay? And people really respect that I am truthful, that I am me, and motherfuckers can't stand it, okay? They can't stand it. And what pisses me off the most is your own people. It's your own fucking people. I don't get the respect that I am due. I work my fucking ass off. I do this shit, and I do this shit straight from my heart. And that's your own fucking people that look at you because you're not white, way. You know what I'm saying? I'm a country ass nigga from Atlanta. I don't speak as well as white people may speak. So it's gonna be real.
No, but you're absolutely right.
What you get from me is me. But this the black people for me. They the one who turned on me quicker than anything. I put on so many people. I've helped so many people in this game. Nobody can deny my hard work. Nobody can deny what I do, and I do it well.
But you know why that happens?
That look like me and you are the motherfuckers that turning on me.
But you know why that happens?
So
Mike?
don't make this.
Can he hear me?
He can't hear you, I don't think.
Oh.
Go ahead. He can hear you.
Oh, you can hear me? Let me tell you why. Because we're still living in that crabs in a bucket mentality. That's the problem. We still have that crabs in a bucket mentality. We figure we don't want to see another black person get ahead. You know what I'm saying? Because some of us, not all of us, we shit on the ones that was down with us. You know what I'm saying? We shit on those. That's why I came out with Black Girls Interrupted. You know, even though I know the show is not about me, it's about you tonight, sis. But that's why I came out with that, to change the perspective, to change that mentality. Because if I make it on, everybody gonna eat at my table. Even the ones that shit on me. Everybody gonna eat at my table.
Not the ones that shit
they
on
gonna
me.
eat at my table.
I want you to see this growth. So I don't want to share the table with someone who's
I'm gonna let them eat. I'm gonna let you eat at my table. You may not eat as much as me, but I'm gonna let you eat at my table.
You gonna starve. You ain't gonna eat nothing.
Didn't you hear what I say? You may not eat as much as me, but I'm gonna let you sit and eat at my table. Because we gotta stop all of that. All that, oh, I only support those that support me. We need to stop all that. Short of luck, because guess what? I'm gonna reap the benefits in the end.
Yep.
But that crab in the bucket mentality, that's got to go. We're still living. Because you don't want to see another person doing a little bit better than you. But that shit, we've been conditioned our whole life. That's why the shit still exists.
Yep.
So I'm with him. When he say your family, you're damn right. Your friends don't want to see you doing better than them. And that's the sad part.
Yep.
You come to Houston and go down Bel Air. That's Chinatown. If them Asians can stick together, you go down Bissonnette. That's Little Mexico. Why black people can't stick together? Why can't we just be like, damn, you own. You did that. It's so hard for us to do that. And that's the sad part about it. So I feel him on that. When he say it come to family, he ain't told not one lie on that, Mike. I definitely agree with you on that.
Yep.
He ain't told not one lie.
I don't know what happened. The call got disconnected. But Mike, if you listen to just call us back. I'm not sure what happened.
He made a comment. He say, it's my own people who shit on me the most. That pissed me off the most. Absolutely.
But you know what? That's why. Who the hell thinks about building another Black Wall Street? It's definitely not going to work out because you got too many black people who feel as if I do this, I'm not going to make my money. If I do this, I'm not about to help nobody. That's how they feel, and that's how people think, unfortunately.
That, and then we always want to fucking hook up. You don't go to Macy's and all these other white stores and ask for a fucking discount. If you could pay full price, if you could spend your black dollars with a white business that don't give two fucks about you, that's walking and following you from the time you walk in the door to the time you walk out, you could spend that same fucking money with your own damn people.
All right, we have a caller. Welcome to the corner.
He got emotional.
It pisses me off. It pisses me off because like I said, if you look around and you ask a ton of people about me, everybody knows that I put on any and everybody. I don't give a fuck if you white, black. Like I put on so many people. Like I said, you can ask about me. You can look at my resume. My shit is thorough. My shit is true. Anybody. But when it comes down to getting respect, that's why I don't get a lot of respect. I don't get a lot of respect from not only white people, I don't get respect from black people. And black people, honestly, for me, the most, they're the one that actually hurt me the most.
And it's unfortunate.
So that's actually, it's always the black people that hurt me the most. It's because I've given so much to these people, these people turn around and say, you know, awful things about me that's not even true. Never been true. You know what I'm saying? It's the black people. It's the black people that shit on me the most. So when it comes down to systemic racism, man, I think a lot of black people, you know, like you said, that crab in the bucket mentality, man, like they just don't, like I've actually heard several people, you know what I'm saying, say to me, like, I've had success. I know what works. All right. My shit works, period, point blank. I spent years dedicating myself to this art, working tirelessly, 16 fucking hours in a day editing videos. You know what I'm saying? Perfecting my craft, building fucking websites, my motherfucking self, doing this shit my goddamn self.
Didn't pay nobody.
And motherfuckers still find a way to try to shit on you. And these are black people that do. I get more love from white people than I do from black people. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be real.
Yeah.
Because they don't see me as that. They don't see me as that quote unquote nerdy black guy. You know what I'm saying? That I'm not qualified in their eyes to be in a certain spot. All right, and I'm gonna toot my own horn right here. I don't give a fuck who you listen to. I'm gonna toot my own here. I'm the best at this shit. When it comes down to doing this YouTube shit with Atlanta Falcons shit, I'm the best at it. All right, I know I'm good. Ain't nobody gonna ever tell me that I'm not good, because I know what I do. I dedicate myself, and they hate my confidence in myself. But I didn't always have confidence in myself. You know what I'm saying? Didn't always did. But when you start believing in yourself, you start getting confident in yourself, that's when they come. That's when the haters start coming the most. They know they can't fuck you. They know they can't get on your level, so they try to break you down. So you girls, you guys, these girls, these guys, the more success that you see, trust me, you motherfuckers gonna come out of nowhere. Nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. You never think the people that looking you right in your face will say the things that they say to you. It's gonna come. But you gotta continue to stay who you are. Continue to do what you do and fuck the haters.
Okay.
So like I said, man, that's the really shit I can tell anybody, man. Watch the people that's closest to you, because you never think that the people that's close to you that say the shit, the most hurtful shit that they say to you. Like nobody believed in anything I did outside of Maggie. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be real. Maggie always believed in me. Period, point blank. Ain't no motherfucker ever believed anything I did. My own family didn't give a fuck what I was doing. They didn't believe in shit that I'm doing until I started pulling guys like Chuck Smith. They respected my hustle. They respected my game. They respected my truth. Until they start seeing that, that's when I started. So don't let nobody tell you what you can't do, can and can't do. Work your ass off and fuck the haters. So with that being said, man, we got to stop all this pulling each other down, always trying to make each other feel bad because you are not in a position where you think you should be.
Right.
Babe, I'm a no limit soldier. Can't nobody tell me not nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I'm that bitch. And anybody that feel differently, you know what you gonna do. I'm that bitch, baby. I've been that bitch. I just been dimming my own light.
Well, Mr. Mike, what I'm gonna tell you, you keep doing what you're doing. You're good at what you're doing, and I seen y'all do y'all thing, cause like you said, yeah, y'all gave my husband a shot, and his channel is growing. So yeah, I appreciate what y'all do. I watch what y'all do, and I've been watching it for a while. You know, from I think it was Sports Prohibited Network. I still follow that, and then to Atlanta Falcons Nation, and I just followed everything. And so I watch y'all grow, and I know the work y'all put in. And y'all went from, I believe I was watching Red Cup Rants to Mad Mike Sports, and now Mad Mike Sports and grew into other things, and then to say y'all got a whole network going. So I watch and I follow, and I know the work y'all put in. So like I said, I've been watching. Make sure y'all head over to Atlanta Falcons Network. No matter if you not a Falcon fan or not, just go support. It don't even matter. You know, it's all about the black support. Don't matter.
Y'all asking me to do too much now.
Girl, look, it's all in everything. Lush Exchange, Black Girl Interrupted, ATL Sports, featuring my husband and y'all. Yeah. Terror Artist 404. Just get out there, man. Look, it's so many black people who's willing to work with other black people. You actually have black people that's willing to work with other black people. And I actually wanted to do a black woman's entrepreneur thing, but I don't think no woman is willing to share their strategy.
Yeah.
Isn't that sad?
You know, I tried that too. I tried to do like an entrepreneur type thing, and it just I couldn't remember when I was trying to get that together. I couldn't get everybody on the same accord. And then the day I wanted to do it is the same day we had a big interview with Atlanta Falcons Nation. So I was just like, I just gave up on it.
Yeah, because, and I'm not discouraged, which is fine, because I watched somebody who say, oh, I want to promote one business, but no cosmetics. I mean, it's understandable. But, it just gave me the motivation to be like, you know what? I'm about to beat you at your own game.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't I tell you I was going to be on Black Girls Rock? Hold up, this Beverly Bond calling me now. Beverly Bond says she want me to be on Black Girl Rock next year. Damn. Oh, you already know Black Girl Interrupted is gonna take off. Lush Exchange is gonna take off. Killers by Keish gonna take off. Let me tell you something. You got to manifest what you want. You got to speak it like it's already happened. Because I know I'm gonna be on Black Girl Rock. I already know Angela Bassett gonna give me a hug. I already know Mary J. Blige gonna hit me and she gonna send me some tickets to her concert. Of course, my son, he do video edits, even though he do it for fun. I know my son finna blow up. I'm not tripping about what not nobody that means me no good. Nobody. And I stand 10 toes down on that.
Can I say I want to say this one more thing before I go. And I like, this is why I always say this. Don't aim for something that you know you can get. Don't aim at any goal that you know that's possible. Why do I say that? Because my goal in the very beginning was just to get 5,000 subscribers. That's it. That's all I wanted in the beginning. I'm closing in on it. I'm closing in. I'm about to destroy that. That's all I wanted from the beginning. Okay? That's all I wanted from the beginning, to have 5,000, and I'm already there. You gotta aim high. You gotta make yourself uncomfortable. Do things that you're not used to doing. Always aim higher than what you expect, like what you want for yourself. Aim high. Feel like you Black Girl Rock for a year, man. Say I want to do this shit for 10 years. Whatever it is, aim higher. Because like I said, I'm already about to destroy this shit that I'm like, I only wanted 5,000. Because that's all I could see at the time.
And then it's like...
But now that I'm already quit, I'm there. I want more. I know I can get more.
Now that you got it, you need
So with that being said, I appreciate you girls, but I'm like I appreciate y'all for letting me have on, but I like anybody that's watching right now and you feel like you want to accomplish something, man, aim higher than what you believe you worth. Aim higher. Always aim higher. Don't settle for just bullshit. Don't settle for something that's small. Go higher, go further, make yourself uncomfortable. Because I would have never even thought. Like people used to say to me all the time, like, you got a nice radio voice. Man, I looked at them motherfuckers like they were crazy. I don't like talking a lot.
You talking now?
Understand that until you really get to know me. But I never really even like to talk a lot. And here I am. You can't shut me the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? So I always aim higher than what you believe that you were worth. Aim higher. So with that being said, I'm gonna let you girls go ahead and take it. I love what you're doing. Y'all keep going hard. And yeah, y'all gonna do some big things, especially with me behind you. Okay?
Appreciate it.
Especially with me behind you. All right, so that being said, yeah, I'm a little cocky, I'm a little arrogant, so all right, I'm gonna let y'all.
And that was our motivational mic brought to you by Mad Mike Sports.
All right.
Mike just took over.
That was good. That was good. And it's much needed. People need to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, we're going to keep going, y'all. We got a business. So, I'm about to let systemic racism stop me. If no female don't want to get their network, that's fine. I'm going to just
don't worry about it.
share my knowledge the best way I know how, even though we all building. And so that just motivated me to be like, you know what? It's on now. It's like,
don't worry about it.
Down here giving me the.
Because I've been told you to be that bitch. I've been told you that.
I know, but you know what? Sometimes we get too caught up in our emotions. Like, you know what? Sometimes it don't work. Sometimes it don't work. Like, it was points where, I stopped. And I stopped doing shirts because I didn't get support. So when I stopped getting the support, I ended up stopping. I've been trying to do lipstick for the longest. So I ended up getting the lipstick. The support went, it was booming for a little while and then it stopped. But I didn't get that. I was discouraged a little bit, but not to the point where I wanted to stop. Because, hey, this is what I've been waiting for.
Mm-hmm.
So the only thing is, I'm like waiting till Corona over because.
You say what? You wasn't what?
I wasn't what?
Repeat what you just said, sis.
I said I got discouraged, but I wasn't going to stop.
Mm-hmm.
You was ready to throw the towel in.
But I wasn't going to stop. I might be ready to throw the towel in, but I know I can't stop. I can't stop.
I told you. It don't matter if you have one supporter or 10. That one gonna go to 2. That 2 gonna go to 3. 3 gonna go to 4. It don't matter how many times we fall down and skin our knees up. Put that Neosporin and them Band-Aids on the knees and get up and keep walking.
Mm-hmm. Gotta keep pushing.
You know what I'm saying?
I do. I can say this. I do have people around me, and 2 of them are on this live with me that supported me from the very beginning.
Oh yeah, I got all your t-shirts.
I know, girl. Every time I stuck my hand in new business, here come Maggie. And it's supported everything. You got Ashley with the lipstick. So it's more of like, okay, I'm trying to teach myself a new strategy. So at this point, I'm taking my time because I'm not really rushing to put new products out when I got a whole brow kit and I keep saying I'm gonna put it out. But I'm not rushing to put it out because I know that when I do it may go slow, but I'm thinking of something. What you trying to say, Ashley? What you want to say? What you want to say?
I had to pull that leash on you, sis, because you was trying to drop too much at one time.
And you know what? And like I said, you live and you learn. Cause let me tell you something. I learned.
And
I learned.
and I'm very proud of you. I'm proud of you for
Okay.
sticking with something. You know, I don't give a damn if you was picking cans up on the side of the road. I'm just happy that you're stuck with something. You know,
Not cans.
because let me
Not
tell you
cans,
something.
girl.
Like my mama tell me all the time, you supposed to give the janitors the same respect that you give the CEO.
Oh no. I'm not saying I'm disrespect. I don't have.
No. I'm
Oh,
not saying it like that, but what I'm saying is I'm glad that you got something and you're stuck with it. When
yeah.
you
I
first
love
told
my
me about
lipstick.
your shirts, I still got the text messages. You gave up on the shirts. I told you I wanted you to make my shirts for my podcast.
I know, and I was like, okay, but I was like,
And oh, I got you, sis. Then you went to cups. But I don't care what you do. You just be the best at whatever you put your mind to.
that's why, like I said, when I seen that tweet on Twitter, it kind of lit a fire under my ass. I may not get time all the time, but when I do get the time, it's all my time. And what I mean by that, that's when you would get me in my most. That's when you get pressure, cause here comes the diamond. Like I say, I'm all about doing research. I love lipstick. I love the colors. I love experiment with new things. But this is my niche, and that's all I needed to find was my niche. Now, I learned my lesson from the shirts, but now here we are. We talk about business.
But it's still, but Keisha's Corner, like whenever you make a post and I share, what do I say? It's always mixed in with a little girl talk. So we having girl talk. No, you know what? Let me change that. It's bosses having conversations. You
And
understand?
that's what it went to.
It's the new
It
millennium
went to.
CEOs.
But I mean, you got to think about it. You got to think about it. We was just talking about systematic racism, meaning you got to do your own shit.
That's exactly, and
So
that's why
be
there's
your
a
own
lot of
boss.
black businesses.
Absolutely. And you have to. You know, with Black Girls Interrupted, my motivation came from pain. It came from a lot of doors that were left open.
Now, is it canceled? Because I saw your post.
No, it's not canceled. I'm just revamping.
Okay.
I'm coming because I've had the time to look at other podcasts and really sit down and get some information, and I'm gonna revamp Black Girl Interrupted. So no, Black Girl Interrupted is not going anywhere because you know what? That's my therapy. That's how I deal with my depression. That's how I deal with my anxiety.
Let me tell y'all something.
So no.
I didn't.
No.
I did not want to be on camera, but who got me on camera? Mike and Maggie. Mike and Maggie, because I did an episode of Lust Exchange. And they gassed me up. Oh, you sound good on the thing. I think you should do this. You ain't telling blah blah blah. Hey, look at me. I did not like to be on camera.
Mike can tell you I didn't like being on camera. I was trying to be behind the scenes. I really was trying to just chill.
Maggie, this one here, I don't know if I could do it by myself. Girl, why not? That one now.
But you know what? Only reason I felt that way is because I didn't know if anybody was going to talk back. So exchanging this conversation with y'all made it easier. So now I get to ask you questions. So I'll maybe get a co-host eventually, but then you have to change the logo and stuff. Yeah, but
you do what works for you. You do what works for you.
Yeah, and so
don't let anything take you out of your comfort zone. If you're comfortable with me and Maggie, don't change it.
We will tell our artists 404.
That's like Maggie and Nikki work for Lust Exchange.
Yeah.
Because of the chemistry, the vibe.
Yeah. A lot of people say, because you know what? Why you say that? You wasn't watching it when we had a third lady on the show.
No.
And it was just it was just a different. A lot of people was like, it was just a different vibe.
And I think what works for us three.
I know.
Am I pointing?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
For us three. Here we go. Whatever. Y'all know is I didn't know Maggie from a can of paint. But Keith say reach out to Maggie.
Cause she helped me, and that's all about networking.
But I
I
was a
don't
little
know all the
hesitant.
answers, but I know who knew. You could reach out to Maggie. Like if Tonio didn't know, all right, so he knew Mike, right? So if I needed help or he needed help or reach out to Mike, but I don't know anything about that. But we all knew, so I put you in touch with who helped me, and that's that lady right there.
One of them hands.
That look.
Yeah, right there.
Somewhere.
I
There
don't
we
know
go.
if it's right.
But I was a little hesitant to even, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, because you was like, send out a message. And a lot of people, if we're, when you're not friends, you don't get the message. I was like, well, she ain't gonna read my message. And then I was like, oh, she cool with my ex. She damn sure ain't fit. You know what I'm saying? But she responded and we talked the very first time we talked on the phone. We were on the phone, I know, for like over an hour. And she gave me tips, things that I knew, but she gave me a little more to just, and I had my little tablet because I wrote down, wait a minute, here we go, what she told me, right there, consistency, this is what she told me that day. So that's how y'all knew I was for real. When I told, I said, let me write this down, and I wrote it down. Advertise, promote. She told me, be you, no gimmick. That's what she told me. So I wrote it down.
Be yourself. Yep.
I took notes.
Don't be fake.
Because that's how
one thing. That's one thing. Don't be fake. You gotta be you. Like Keisha come out here and be a whole different person. And it wouldn't be authentic. You gotta be you. Like I used to be like, oh, I gotta talk a certain way and do this. Nope. I'm Maggie. I'm goddamn Maggie, and folk laugh and act a fool and everything. I'm just like, you know what? That's just who I am. But people love it.
I look different, but I'm not gonna come on here being different. I got glasses with no lens in me. What you?
That's cute though.
Did you say them glasses don't have no lenses?
Okay, no.
That's cute.
Mine do.
Oh, he said he was nervous as he was a nervous wreck.
And then he got on it. Let me tell you something. When he did his first show, you couldn't tell. So it's like that's what happened with me when I went on Lux Exchange. I'm like, oh shit, she going live now. It's too late.
I saw that episode too. I saw that.
And she was like, she was at home.
I think I tuned in like towards the end because me and you weren't friends, Maggie, but I saw and I say, well, let me click on it because Keisha told me, she said, girl, I'm gonna be on this show tonight. She said, girl, I really don't want to do it. Girl, I don't know what am I gonna say. And I was like,
I was scared.
But it was
scared.
When I went live on Facebook, when I had my breakdown, I was scared as hell. What are people gonna say? What are people gonna think? But it was like once it started rolling, I was like, you know what? I don't give a damn. Yes, I go through depression. I suffer from anxiety. I do. I have my highs. I have my lows. But I didn't expect the response that I got after that.
Oh yeah, they gave you love.
So it was like, then when I had the open conversation with my daughter, damn, I'm really letting these people know about my life. What?
That's what she meant about authenticity. Gotta be you.
And then when we did domestic violence, I didn't want to do that episode at all because I didn't want to relive those moments. But I actually healed from those moments. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I want to change. I want all black women to come together. I want black men to come together. I want us to come together because it's strength in numbers, y'all. Like, why can't we be vulnerable with each other without judgment? I don't understand that. Why can't I sit down and just have a conversation with you, Maggie, with no judgment? Or Keith, why can't I sit down and have a conversation with no judgment? Maggie, why can't you sit down and have a conversation with me with no judgment? And it's so ironic that me and Maggie have gone through the same thing.
So you never know.
Yeah.
So I really feel like fate brought all three of us together to tell a story, to share a story. You know what I'm saying? I love that. I really honestly feel like fate brought us together for a reason, for our voices to really truly be heard. You know, I love it. And I wouldn't change not a motherfucking thing about it.
Yeah. Listen to Mad Mike and Maggie. We'll help you get where you never thought you'd be. And I'm on here on YouTube with glasses with no frame. I tried, y'all. I had to poke the frames out because you know what? Like I say, I'm still be me, but I'm about to look the part. So now that we had our little venting section, y'all.
Y'all might get an episode with me with my hair all over my damn head. Oh, okay. I'm just kidding. Oh, we got a comment. Hello? Oh, that's you.
I'm trying to show her that you can comment and they'll go to all your platforms at the same time. I'm trying to show her. So it's showing me a million times, but get out of the private chat and go into the other chat and you can do a comment. And like when you're doing your links and stuff, you can put it there. I didn't know if you know that. But she said it all out loud, but you know, this is live and real.
Look up, they probably like, what the hell they talking about? Let me see. Oh, see? Like that. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So now it'll be on all your platforms. Yep. You like something.
Yo.
I be trying to tell Tonio that too, but now he know.
So what we supposed to go to the private? She say, do what? Go to the private chat and do what?
You go to the other chat where we see in the conversation, and you can type right there at the bottom.
Oh, she talking about.
Yeah. So put your Instagram or your
and it goes.
This about you. I'm not commenting. This about you today.
Girl, if you gonna put your chat up in there, don't have these people see me.
This about you.
Anyway,
they gonna see me this Tuesday because my son wants to go live.
Okay, y'all, because we completely forgot about this last topic.
What's the
my God.
We did talk about slavery existing. Oh, we did?
No, we started over.
This is new.
We never talked about it.
You know, slavery is still legal in North Carolina.
But this person says slavery never exists, so I'm trying to see if it does.
Let's post Uncle Ruckus post one more time. Because according to Uncle Ruckus or Aunt Rakita, they say it's something we made up in the mind.
Yep, that's what they say, y'all. Hold on.
Baby, I want to know who taught this person English.
Slavery was never real.
Slavery was real. And I'm going to tell my story. My family did Ancestry.com. This is my first time telling y'all this story.
Okay, so we did Ancestry. Come on, I'm ready to hear.
No, seriously though. But my auntie and them, they did it because I pretty much got white, black, all that in my family. Everybody do. You already know. We all mutts around here.
Of course we are. We're a whole big gumbo pot.
But I was curious to find out what all they said I had. Actually, let me pull it up so I can tell you what my ethnicity is, because I was just fascinated.
Because I want to do the ancestry.
You should.
I've never known anybody that
do it though. While it's the holiday time, you get a good deal. So we got it around Christmas. So look around Thanksgiving and Christmas. They always have like awesome deals. Don't pay that full price.
How long it takes before it to come back?
It takes just like a month.
So what you got to send? Like you got to do some DNA or
saliva. You got to do your saliva sample. You put it in a tube, and then they already post stamp the box. You put it in the mailbox, and they pick it up, and then you check the site, and it will send you a message. Your sample is accepted. It's been extracted. It'll give you all the steps, step by step, what's happening to it. And we was skeptical. We was like, is this gonna work? And then it worked.
Because I want to know how the hell I'm black with freckles.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna tell you.
And I was born with red hair, but I was sign in, put all types of colors and everything. But I was naturally, I had red hair. It would turn blind in the summertime, and people would ask my mama, was I mixed?
It's hell yeah, it did. My great grandfather is German. He owned my family.
So here it is. DNA. Your DNA results. Okay, so
she say, because I'm looking it up, ancestry.com.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, but you got to catch it when it's a good deal though, because they be trying to charge you. Well, it's $59 right now, but it can get cheaper than that too.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I need to know how I'm a black girl with freckles.
Because if slavery didn't exist, I don't think they would have anything like this.
Yeah, so it's 30. I'm 31% Nigeria, 15% Cameroon, Congo, and I'm gonna go to the other one. I'm gonna go to my whole entire thing.
Oh, Miss Not.
Yeah, I was like, that's what I'm saying. I was like, what? It says, 31% Nigeria, Cameroon, Congo. I'm 15% of that. I'm Scotland, 15%. Now, of course, you see that part. England, Northwestern Europe, 6%. Ireland, 1%. Wales. I'm like just all kinds of mixed up in there. And it said my ancestors are early Virginia African Americans. So they came from Nigeria, and then they was traded to Virginia. And
sold into slavery.
Yep, we was thrown. There you go. We was thrown into slavery. It was right there.
Y'all was over
can't
there.
See it, but
minding your own goddamn
minding our goddamn black business
and
over there in Nigeria, and then we went over there to Virginia. It was a tobacco farm.
Yeah, he say, if your ancestor says Congo, you're a slave.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But the Congo, and he's not. Yep. He's telling the truth.
15% Congo. Mm-hmm. Cameroon, Congo, Western Bantu peoples. 15% of that. So
absolutely. He telling the absolute truth. I need to know. Like I said, I need to know how I'm a black girl with freckles.
Do it. Trust me. You'll love it. Do it. And then it's gonna connect.
Girl, what if the people tell me I'm related to Donald Trump?
Then baby, you gotta go with your people.
No, I ain't got to go nowhere because them ain't my people. Oh, I'm gonna go. Y'all don't want me to go.
But it tells you, it breaks down your history and everything. It tells you how they got there and everything. They tell you the time they got there. So do it. It is very interesting.
Oh Lord. Let me see. That's it right there.
Yep, that's it. Yep. And it breaks down my whole story. It tells you a whole entire story. It says,
they got different ones.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure I'm 100% nigga.
So you did. So Maggie, you did the ancestry DNA, right?
Mm-hmm. Don't do all the extra stuff. Just do the DNA one.
Okay, yeah, because I was about to say they got different ones on here.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I love it. I'm telling you, if y'all look, it tells me started from 1700 when we was in Nigeria, Black Virginians could vote and own property. It breaks it all the way down. It breaks it all the way down. So y'all look, do it. It is definitely
They say save a bundle on family history this holiday.
Yeah, wait till the holiday to get it, because they do go down on the price.
Because right now it's $60.
Mm-hmm. It can be cheaper than that.
$59.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, wait till like Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm gonna do
So
that.
all in all, slavery does exist. It
still
happened.
does. And it still does. Ain't black people in jail? Oh, okay. Nobody wants to have that conversation.
That part.
Ain't they trustees in jail? Oh, okay, nobody wants to have that conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And they're only getting paid pennies on the dollar. Oh, okay, nobody wants to talk about that. But as Uncle Ruckus, you know.
What Mike talking about? His dad. Yeah, I got German and all in me. So I'm a mutt. Probably got a whole bunch of slave owners up in here.
Probably do.
So y'all need to do y'all history. Go to ancestry.com.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully I get sponsors for this ad.
That's what I'm saying. We need to go ahead and get a sponsor, cause
I know, right? Come on,
we giving them all kinds of money.
Ancestry.com. If you want to know your ancestry, go to ancestry.com. Do the DNA kit. They got it going right now. It's regular $99. Right now, they got it going for $59.
So Ancestry, if you see this episode, pay us.
Give me $2.
He said Spanish and German.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm just be so curious. Like, what the heck? Where I get Spanish from? I ain't got that in mind.
My mom
but
be doing that family tree or whatever it is, and she found out we were related to Alex Haley, the man that wrote Roots.
Mm-hmm.
I said, oh, okay, what? Alex Haley, we kin to him? It was pretty cool. My mom be doing that family tree all the time. I said, I don't care to know the people on my dad's side. I really don't care.
I mean, but you'll be surprised. You just gotta check it out. It's just, to me, it's just interesting. You ain't gotta know them.
I know we got white. I know we got Cherokee Indian. Now that I do know, because my dad's mother's mother was full blood Cherokee Indian. So,
and that's they said it's another one. For some reason, they don't give you like your Native American type ancestry though. So they said it's another place you can get it. I can't think of the name of it. I'll get somebody to do it. Tell me what it was, but it's another one that actually have your Native American heritage too.
I want to know what tribe I come from. Why I got these freckles?
Because I was looking for them. I'm like, where my Native American at? I don't see none of that. German and Europe, Wales, Ireland, Senegal, like
Singalese people are gorgeous though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, if you see my DNA, I look like a complete mutt.
But Singalese people are
Scotland.
Beautiful.
So do it. You're gonna be surprised what you look like.
So Ancestry, we need our currents.
Mm-hmm.
I hope they let me know why I got these damn freckles, and the older I get, the more I get.
Yeah.
I used to hate it.
My sister got freckles.
My mama connected the dots on my face one day. I didn't find it very amusing. And I hated them. But now I like them.
Oh, goodness. So,
she did.
We just went all off topic.
Yeah,
well, we did. No, we didn't. We are talking about racism, and yes, in slavery, it does exist because my family was sold to Virginia. So,
and we having girl talk, woman talk, boss talk, CEO talk. We're doing all of the above. We're chilling. We're having a great night.
Yes.
I think I'm going to go get me some Kit Kats in a minute.
I'm gonna go get me a drink and lay my happy ass down.
Yes. So, ladies, we're gonna end this with our goodbyes.
It's so hard to say goodbye.
Our final thoughts. So my final thoughts. I'm gonna start with you. Because
my final thoughts is, people, if there is a runoff, get out there and damn vote for these people in the Senate.
That part.
Because that's all I want to talk about. You better go vote. We need to take over. We need to be Democrat. Can't even get the word out. You know what I'm trying to say? It's blue. There you go. We need to be taking over that, because regardless of who's going to be in office, we can't do nothing, because that was Obama's fault. You know, that was his problem. He couldn't get nothing passed. He couldn't get nothing done because we didn't have that house. We need it. So go out there. If there's some runoffs, get out there and do bigger than the last time. Everybody needs to be damn voting for this, because to me, that is more important than this presidency. I feel you got to get those houses together, or we ain't gonna be able to. We still have 4 years of bullshit,
right? Because we're not gonna get nothing done.
Mm-hmm. So they already bickering and fighting right about now. Because the Republicans like, nope, shut it down. Or the Democrats, they can't even get it together. They arguing amongst each other.
I'm gonna call Auntie Nancy and holler at her about this stimulus check. You know,
Somebody gonna wait till after the election.
I don't even want it. He just gotta go.
Yeah,
I don't want it.
Leave me some on the way out the damn.
But that's all I got. So that's my closing. Just vote. We need y'all to be up in that White House. Vote.
Ashley, Black girl, you find it though?
Shout out to my girl Stacey Abrams. I can't say that enough. Thank you, Georgia, for flipping and turning blue. But you know, this whole election has been a shit show. We're gonna put Biden in the White House. We know he won. Don't let Donald Trump get on TV and do not another fucking interview. No. Because you are a petulant child. Mm-hmm. Shout out to all the blacks, the whites, the Hispanics that voted blue. Shout out to y'all. And just to kind of backtrack on what Mad Mike said, salute to the woke black children, the new generation that ain't tolerating that bullshit, because they letting you know we're not our ancestors. And that's my final thought. Hopefully Monday we'll have a fucking president.
And I would like to end it on this. See, when November 3rd came around, everybody was like, I ain't voting. I don't give a damn about none of them. Baby, you cannot voice your opinion in this election. You, no vote, no voice.
There you go.
So if you feel like you have a lot to say, keep it to yourself and share it with your non-voter friends.
Mm-hmm. Write
One
it in
thing.
a journal.
The people who did vote, this is the difference you make, especially in Georgia. This is what voting does.
Mm-hmm.
No, I no lie, it dawned on me, like, what are we voting for? But now I see this is change happening before our eyes. Voting. This is Georgia, a non-Republican state. Tonight, it's blue.
Yep.
It's blue. And you know what? Clayton County, Fulton County, Gwinnett, DeKalb, Cobb, y'all show out. Savannah, Augusta, Columbus, y'all show out. Columbus, J Mo, shout out to you again. Rest in peace.
Yep.
Another thing, yo, because this been sitting on my chest heavy.
Uh-oh.
The people in Louisiana, two things. Reading is fundamental. Okay? So now, because you didn't read, you are the reason that a law was passed that women or being told what to do with their bodies.
Mm.
Mm.
Okay, that's sick.
Mm.
And again, another thing, the people in Louisiana, and I don't give a damn who she's this. And if you feel like you want to throw some shit on Facebook, do you? Because I'm not
And Lil Wayne
responding.
don't represent me.
I don't know him. The people who decided to vote for Kanye, dumbasses. The people who decided to vote for Kanye, y'all think everything fucking funny. But remember, when your dumb ass not up there and you can't get no food stamps because you think everything funny.
Mm-hmm.
When your baby daddy and he don't have to be on child support because everything fucking funny to you.
Mm.
So
Ooh.
now, because you decided to just vote for Kanye or just put Thanos as a write-in, a fucking Captain Marvel, y'all think everything funny.
Mm. Wait till another hurricane come through and you can't get any FEMA help.
And one
Go
thing they
ask
don't realize,
Kanye.
a vote for Kanye West is pretty much a vote for Trump.
Exactly.
500,000 votes could have went to Biden.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Y'all talking about y'all don't want none of them, but look what y'all doing. Y'all don't think. Don't think. But it's okay. Your act of stupidity did not get too far. But in the long run, if you just continue to be stupid, it's gonna get you somewhere else.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't vote. And I hate to encourage that, but if you're gonna be stupid and vote, just don't vote.
Don't waste your time. Don't even waste
Don't.
the poor people time.
Just
And
don't
like I
do it.
say, it's another hurricane coming that way.
Ask Kanye.
Good luck with that.
And that's it. Remember to follow Lux Exchange,
Yeah, let's just
Black Girl Interrupted,
get them hands
and
together.
Keish. I'm
Oh,
looking.
that's
It's
Lush
still pointing at
Exchange.
me. Hold up.
There we go. Keisha's
Keisha's Corner and Colors by Keish. You can get your lipstick. Y'all be the change that you want to see. And we will see you next week. Maybe. I think Keisha's Corner is off next week.
Oh,
Oh yeah. So we'll see you on the 13th.
But pending the election, you may see me pop up.
yeah.
But if I'm off, that don't mean I ain't working. So make sure you see me, I see you. Catch up on some
Mm-hmm.
episodes.
Or the
So
20th. You come back on the 20th? No, next week is the. Oh yeah, you're right.
Let's see.
mhm.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Cause I go live Tuesday and you off Friday.
Yeah, so I will take this week off. But I'm working. So remember, be the change that you want to see. Be safe. Wear your gloves. Wear your mask. Don't touch me. Don't sneeze. Make sure you clean your ass. All right, everybody.
Yes. Bottom line.
Good night. Bye.